Hey, what's up everybody? It's Jason from Dwar and Bodie. Welcome back to another edition of Traeger Tuesday. Today, we're gonna be whipping up an all-American backyard barbecue favorite, grilled hot dogs. And we're gonna do it two ways. We're gonna do a classic style hot dog, but we're also gonna do a bacon wrapped, loaded hot dog. It is going to be delicious. On the side, we're gonna whip up some nice French fries, homage to the Seattle Mariners. Baseball season's right around the corner. We're gonna do garlic cheesy fries. These things are gonna be crispy, garlicky, cheesy, ooey gooey, and delicious. Let's get it going. All right, so first step is we are going to dice up the 4 Yukon Gold potatoes. Some people like thick fries, some people like thin fries. It's really up to you. The thicker they are, the longer they're gonna take to bake. But on the Traeger, that means more great smoke flavor. We're gonna do all 4 of these. Go ahead and leave the skin on. I think that skin is just nice. It adds a little crispiness, a little extra texture. All right, so the potatoes are all sliced up. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna get the seasoning ready for the potatoes. So I have 2 tablespoons of avocado oil in there. You can use any cooking oil that you want. Now that's a good opportunity to add whatever spices you want. Any of the Traeger rubs are good. I love the veggie rub and the Traeger rub. You've got some garlic, some chili powder. So we have a teaspoon each of those. We have about 1.5 tablespoons of diced up garlic. More garlic is better, I always say. We have 1/2 teaspoon of red pepper flakes and about 2 teaspoons of onion powder. All right, so we're just gonna give this a good stir, get everything incorporated, mixed in well. Then we're just gonna toss in the potatoes. Really no easy way to do this, just get in there and mix it up. Make sure all those fries have some of that delicious, smoky, garlicky topping on there. I've got the Traeger set to 500. And again, if you don't have the Timberline, go ahead and just turn yours up to high as you can, but I've got mine to 500. I'm going to take the potatoes that we've coated. We're gonna put it on our Traeger veggie tray here. This is gonna let the smoke penetrate through all the holes and still get in, and we're still gonna get that nice crisp char. We're gonna take this. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pour the potatoes on. Spread them out a little bit. So we have the potatoes on that veggie tray in the Traeger at 500 degrees for 8 minutes. We're gonna then toss them and do another 8 minutes, and then they should be perfect. In the meantime, we're gonna get started on those hot dogs. So for a traditional hot dog on the Traeger, it is so easy. Turn the Traeger to 350, put them on the grill rack, about 10 to 15 minutes, check them every once in a while to make sure. You don't really need to even flip them because that convection fan is circulating the air all around. So they should be perfect just like that. Now for us, what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be doing bacon wrapped, loaded hot dogs. So what I have here are Mariner dogs. Now these are all beef hot dogs. They are big, plump, delicious. They're gonna be so good. You're gonna take 1 piece of our hickory smoked bacon and just spiral it around. Simple as that. And let's continue wrapping the bacon around the hot dogs until all of them are wrapped. Next up, we're gonna get the toppings ready for the cheesy garlic fries. So we're gonna take a block of cheese and we're gonna shred that up. And this is what we're gonna top on those fries once they come out of the Traeger. We're gonna put them in the cast iron skillet that we've oiled up as well so they don't stick to the bottom. So the cheese is all shredded. The alarm went off. We're gonna go ahead and toss the potatoes now. Do another 8 minutes on the other side. And then after that, we'll bring them all out. So potatoes have been cooking for 8 minutes, then we tossed them, did another 8 minutes at 500 degrees. All right, look at these fries. This is what you want a French fry to look like, a wood-fired Traeger French fry. We got some nice crispy bits, not too overcooked. They're gonna be delicious. So we're gonna take these, we're gonna top these with that shredded cheddar cheese. And we're gonna cook about another 5 minutes. All right, let's grab these fries. Look at these cheesy garlic fries. These are gonna be amazing, but they're not quite done yet. So what we need to do is we're gonna take some more fresh garlic, a couple tablespoons, put that on top. We've got those green onions that we diced up earlier. Put those on. And then just a couple jalapeno slices, thinly sliced. Spread those out. All right, there we have it. We've got our garlic cheese fries. They are ready to go. We've topped them off with some fresh minced garlic, slices of jalapenos, that diced up green onion. We're gonna let these rest a little bit. We've turned our Traeger down to 350 so we can put our dogs on. We have our 2 traditional Mariner dogs. We have our 2 bacon wrapped Mariner dogs, and we even wrapped 2 Polish dogs in bacon. We're gonna put these on the Traeger at 350 for about 15 to 20 minutes. You wanna make sure that bacon doesn't get too crispy. So the hot dogs are almost done. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna get our buns ready. We have some classic style buns, and we have these delicious Italian herb hoagie style buns. Now these are what we're gonna put the bacon wrapped dogs in. So we're gonna throw these on the grill for just a couple minutes while the hot dogs finish up. All right, look at those dogs, everybody. So we have our bacon wrapped hot dogs. We have our classic dogs as well. We've got our warm buns here. So we're gonna go ahead and put together a classic dog first. This is everybody's favorite. You've got your dog, the classic bun. We're gonna put on some ketchup. We've got our mustard, a little bit of relish. There's our all-American classic hot dog. All right, so on this loaded hot dog, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna top it off with a little bit of this pulled pork. Now this is something we cooked up the other day. Trust me, we will show you how to make this pulled pork in one of our next episodes, so stay tuned. We've got some of those green onions, a couple of those jalapeno slices, a little of these pickled red onions. If you guys are a fan of the show, remember episode 2, we used those. I like to top my hot dog with a little bit of Traeger sugar lips, a little bit of sweet, a little bit of heat, just like I always like it. Just gonna top that on. There we have it, a loaded bacon wrapped wood fire grilled hot dog. Now, any barbecue backyard cookout would not be complete without some local beer. Today, I've got Boundary Bay's Scotch Ale. Boundary Bay is Bellingham's OG brewery. They've been here forever. Scotch Ale is one of their classic beers. All right, so this Scotch Ale is gonna be a little bit of hoppy, dark, rich, smooth. It's gonna be delicious with these hot dogs. We also have Kolschen's Pilsner, if that's more your style. All right, let's dig into this loaded bacon wrapped hot dog. So good. So it starts off with this nice crispy toasted bun with those Italian herbs on there. The smokiness from the bacon, that perfectly cooked hot dog. We've got those crisp, tart, pickled red onions, the jalapeno, that Traeger sweet barbecue sauce, and do not forget that pulled pork that we put on top. That takes a regular hot dog to the next level, to a Traeger hot dog. All right, so let's try that classic hot dog. This is that all-American mustard, ketchup, relish. There's normal classic hot dogs, and then there's a Traeger classic hot dog. That smokiness that it adds to the flavor is so good. That toasted bun, delicious. Just gotta wash it down with a little bit of this Boundary Bay Scotch Ale. Now let's dig into these garlic cheddar fries. Now remember, we put garlic on here, we put some of that seasoning, we've got jalapenos, fresh garlic. That fresh garlic on top is what really sets it apart. Those green onions, I could keep talking and telling you all about it, but I just really want to eat. All right, guys, it's been a blast today having an all-American barbecue backyard cookout. These hot dogs were amazing. These fries are even better. Make sure that you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you're first notified when we drop new material. Don't forget to add comments. Tell us what you want us to try to cook out. We would love to try new things. Until next time, I'm Jason. We'll see you next time. Cheers. Do that pulled pork on there, sets this dog apart.